In this video, we're designing a custom sneaker using AI, but is it gonna be any good? After designing, we're gonna bring it to a sneaker cobbler who specializes in making custom shoes to get his expert opinion. Be completely honest, it's no offending anybody here. And then we're also gonna show it to random sneakerheads to see what they think.
It's like a casual.
Now, when it comes to making a custom sneaker, it's traditionally been extremely expensive, oftentimes costing over $50,000 for your first design run. So what we're gonna attempt to do today is design our own for under $50. Now, when it comes to designing shoes, there's a variety of silhouettes to choose from. What we're gonna do is go with the more classic skate shoe for this design. And with our style identified, there are two ways to approach designing. You can either hand draw the silhouette that you have in mind, but as you can tell, I'm not a sneaker designer. So luckily for us, there's now design programs that are run by artificial intelligence that allow anybody to design sneakers at a super high level. To get started, simply head to google.com and pull up an illustration of the style of shoe that you want to create. And once I find a good image, I'm going to download it and then take it to a program called Nulife AI. Now, the way Nulife works is that it allows you to go from your sketches to full 3D renders with prompts that you give it. And since we weren't able to draw our own design, I'm just going to upload the sneaker graphic that I downloaded and start to give it some prompts, which are essentially commands that I like the program to do for me. So in this first round of prompts, I'm going to ask it to take a direction of luxury streetwear inspired skate shoe. Now, this program will then create the directions for me that may work, but I also want to expand my prompts to give me color palettes and what a Comme des Garçons and a Golf Went inspired shoe may actually look like. And as you can see, in a few minutes, you can quickly fill up your sneaker direction and decide on the color scheme and places for graphics. But one thing that this program isn't able to do is create the art that you need for manufacturing. So for that reason, we got to go to another design program, and for this one, we're going to use Kittl. Now, for the design direction, I used the AI feature here to give me a couple of options of what a Golf Wang Comme des Garçons heart collaboration would look like. The heart that stood out to me was the bleeding heart. To me, it represents the passion, struggle, and the hard work you put in as an entrepreneur when nobody's watching. Now, artificial intelligence assisted us in getting some of the design concepts out of the way, but it still isn't able to replace graphic designers. So what I'm actually going to do now is draft up my final design manually. I'll be playing with the different color palettes for the heart, and I'll also test some paint splatter in order to wrap up the design. And with the artwork secured, it's time for the final part, the making of the sneaker. To make these sneakers on a budget, we're gonna select a print-on-demand platform that specializes in this product. We're gonna work with Printful to bring our idea to life, as they have a silhouette that closely resembles our vision. Since they have invested into the technology and factory layout, they're able to produce one sneaker at a time at a crazy low price, especially when you compare it to the budget you would typically need to launch a sneaker brand. Now, the way this works is you design your product and you don't have to pay for anything until after somebody buys it. So in this example, our cost would be $45 to produce. So if we decided to sell it for $100, whenever a customer buys it from our site, we're left with a $55 profit. Printful would then ship it to our customers under our brand name, so the customer never knows you aren't stocking it and shipping it yourself. So I asked the Printful team to send me some patterns and sneakers to show how this works. Now what I want to do here is just lay out the different patterns that are associated with making a sneaker. Now what's important to note is anything important needs to be within these boundaries, because anything that you may put outside of that could potentially get cut off. So if we're looking at this sneaker right now, you'll see that there's some sewing as well as some buttonholes. If you have something important there, it may get cut. And if we're looking at the other area, which is the left inside sole, you'll notice that it has this really weird gap here. Now the reason for that is because it's got these holes so your feet don't stink. Next, we're gonna upload our art, and once we have a version that we like, we're gonna place a sample order, which will cost us $37, which you can also get with a special discount offered to anybody that's watching this video through the links down below. Now the best part is that once you're happy with your design, you could also quickly publish it to your e-commerce store or your favorite marketplace to start selling online. Printful helps you sell almost anywhere that people are buying online, from Shopify, Etsy, Amazon, BigCommerce, and even TikTok Shop. Their connection to these platforms allows anyone to start selling easily. And if you're already selling online and looking for price breaks and added benefits, they recently launched a membership program that allows you to save even more on every sale you make, giving you more money in your pockets to help you grow. We included a link in the description right down below to help get you started. After placing our sample order, it arrived in the mail today, and I'm excited to see how these came out. Okay. Okay, look at what we made. All right. Definitely impressed. As you guys could tell, this came out exactly as we designed it. We chose the black. There's another option for white, but we thought this looked a little bit cleaner for our design purpose and aesthetic. But this right here, it's calling my attention. I think people are really gonna love this. So let's go take some photos and then let's see what people actually think. The beauty of making sneakers with print on demand is that you can verify if people are gonna buy what you designed. By ordering a sample, you can quickly set up a photo shoot and share it on social media to get instant reaction from your customers. And if you wanna take it a step further like we are, you can walk up to your intended audience and ask them in real life. So come with us as we head to meet with Akeem, who's the founder of Nulife Kicks in Las Vegas. His background in the sneaker industry involves making custom sneakers and restoring shoes worth thousands of dollars. So he knows a thing or two about materials and manufacturing. Getting his honest reaction on the design and the construction of the sneaker will tell us if we're heading in the right direction or fail us before we even begin. So I made these shoes, all right? And I want your honest reaction, feedback, design. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about them, but just your overall thoughts. All right. Quality, all that.
Whoa! Not bad, not bad. You actually made these?
Honest reaction though, man.
Word. So, I mean, I'm not a Chuck Taylor guy much anymore. I did rock some like classic back in the day, and I can see like the silhouette kind of mirroring that. When it comes to custom, it's always easy to notice if the shoe is custom.
What do you think of this?
This right here, it doesn't look custom. It looks like it was manufactured. And the tie-dye kind of, you know, like kind of hippie vibes you got going on is actually super dope. And I could see this design like on like different sneakers.
What are some of the cons you notice? Some of the things that you see right out the gate?
Production, I would give you a 10 out of 10 for the actual production of the shoe, right? The construction of the shoe. If you're looking for a sneaker that has like great construction, great quality or integrity like materials, this is that shoe. If this silhouette is your style, this is something that you could rock these with confidence. This isn't my style. Like the Chuck Taylor, I kind of like grew out of that, but I would try them on to see if I can pull it off. You know, I can pull off anything.
What's that shoe you wear?
10 and a half.
Dude,
this looks like it's my size.
I literally Googled most common shoe size in America.
Yeah.
And I ordered that, and I didn't even know.
Yeah, this is my size. So if I was to do like a little,
let's do it. Let's try.
Like try them on. Yeah. Let me try them on. All right, cool. The rubber feels really great, man. Some of the polyurethanes that they use, like you can feel like the cheapness in it. Like, and I always do this to a shoe. Like you can feel like the quality of the shoe just by like how hollow it feels. You know what I'm saying? And this shoe doesn't feel like super duper hollow. And the material selection on it is actually really great. They actually pretty cushiony in the inside. Like Chuck Taylors are usually really thin and hard. But this right here actually has a little bit more padding and security like inside the shoe. I feel like I can probably go hooping these, man. Oh. Look, too much grip. I think I might be able to pull these off. I think I can do that. I think I can do these.
So how much would you price these at?
I'll price these at a hot $79.99. I mean, you can sell them at $100. You know, it's hard to find a good quality sneaker for less than $100.
What would your overall rating be?
I'll give them a good 9.
A good 9 out of 10?
I'd say like, being modest, like 8.59.
Okay.
If these were authentic materials, then I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Authentic materials, what does that mean?
Like, if that leather toe cap was leather, and I wouldn't mind this canvas right here. Solid 9. Solid 9, guys. Solid 9. I'll give them a solid 9.
All right, dude.
Yeah,
Awesome,
I like it.
Guys, I was blown away by Akeem's solid rating of 9 out of 10. Hearing it from these professionals confirmed that these sneakers have a possibility for success in the market. And we even managed to get a quick photo shoot in with a staff member before we left to get additional feedback from Cool Kicks, which is a sneaker retail shop on the Las Vegas Strip. This sneaker store sells shoes worth tens of thousands of dollars, so their staff is knowledgeable on the overall sneaker market. and getting their opinion will solidify our initial idea and confirm if this is ready to sell or not. Hey guys, how's it going?
I'd rate this shoe on a scale of 10. Personally, I wouldn't wear it, but as for like a regular consumer, I'd say 8 out of 10.
Interesting, okay.
It reminds me of a CDG Converse.
Okay.
An updated CDG Converse.
There you have it, guys. The people have spoken. And after designing these sneakers, I was a little biased. So having people review this in real time and giving me their honest feedback and reaction was incredible for me to actually see that it wasn't just me thinking that this quality was A1. Now, what was really cool to see is that after everybody understood that this was made on demand, they actually went onto their phones or onto their computer and started to design their own sneaker, which tells me that Printful's onto something special here. So I encourage you guys to try this out for yourself, and we actually included a special discount link down below, which will give you exclusive discounts to your very first samples. And if you're watching this video and are looking to elevate your branding and marketing, we actually included a video right here where we talk about the most common reasons why clothing brands fail. Watch that video to help you overcome those obstacles, and I'll see you in that one.